Okay, way back January 2010, an item called the Hooded Valkyrie is published on the Roblox catalog. Now, you may not recognize this name at all, but this was actually the first Roblox Dominus ever. Okay, so take it back to 2010 through 2011. So, it's January 2010. An item named the Hooded Valkyrie, like I just said, is published on the Roblox catalog. This would later be known as the Dominus and then Dominus Imperius. So, this Dominus Imperius was just what its original name was. Roblox most likely wanted to make another hat without just copying the Valkyrie, so they made the Hooded Valkyrie. Alright? But then in June of 2010, they would release the Dominus Infernus. Okay, so here's what the series would be known as the Dominus series. Okay, so how did this come to be? So the Dominus Infernus was most likely not planned, and that's most likely why the Hooded Valkyrie was changed to Dominus, because it was supposed to be its own hat. But then I guess a lot of people most likely wanted more, so they released the Dominus Infernus in June 2010. Now, the funny thing about this is that what Roblox did was they took a Google image and they plopped it onto a Dominus Imperius model and then made the Google image red. So a lot of people nickname it the Google image Dominus. Yeah. So far, June 2010, two Dominuses, whatever, have been released. The Hooded Valkyrie, or now Dominus Imperius, and Dominus Infernus. So, Roblox has unexpectedly created a new series, and that's how it came to be. So, fast forward almost a year later, March of 2011, Roblox is doing a Make-the-Wish Foundation, and because Domini are very high in demand, this is what happened. Hi. So a kid from the Make-a-Wish Foundation had cancer, and which is really sad. He wanted his own Roblox Dominus. So that's how the Dominus Frigidus came to be. And yeah, that's how the Dominus Frigidus, which is the rarest limited Dominus, came to be. And overall, it's these three Dominus are definitely some of the best. Honestly, Frigidus, it probably has the most interesting backstory because the Make-the-Wish Foundation stuff, and the kid also got 1 million Robux, which back then, jeez, la frickin' Louise. God gracious. It was 20 million Robux back then. But yeah. So, yeah, that was the history of the original 3 Dominus. And what I mean by that is, after those 3, there wouldn't be another one until 2014. I think back then Roblox didn't really like this series and they just kind of wanted it to stop, but kept coming back, and the Dominus Astra be released in 2014. But that is for a completely different video. As always, if you enjoyed and learned new info, leave a fat like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you didn't enjoy or you didn't get any info, to leave a dislike and contact me in the comments or Discord, Roblox Discord, and tell me how I can make my videos better. So, with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.